Taurus, before we even start, I need you to sit down because what I'm about to tell you is going to completely shift everything you thought you knew about your situation. Everyone thinks this person just moved on, but actually they've been desperately trying to manipulate the universe to get you back. And honey, it backfired spectacularly. I'm getting chills right now because the first card that jumped out is the Tower reversed, and oh my gosh, Taurus, this is insane. This person didn't just miss you, they went to extreme lengths. We're talking actual witchcraft, actual manipulation of energies, and the universe said not today. But here's what's absolutely mind-blowing, and I'm getting goosebumps as I say this. They took a photo of you two together, a specific photo, and they brought it to someone who practices the dark arts. They literally paid money, Taurus, to try to bind your energy back to them. Can you believe the audacity? Now let me tell you what happened next, because this is where it gets absolutely wild. The Tower reversed is showing me that their little witchcraft experiment didn't just fail, it completely destroyed their foundation. Everything they built while you were apart, every new connection, every bit of progress they made, gone, obliterated. The universe has a wicked sense of justice, doesn't it? And Taurus, I need you to understand something crucial about timing here. This isn't about what happened months ago or what might happen years from now. This is unfolding right now. As I'm speaking to you, as you're watching this, the consequences of their actions are rippling through their reality like a tsunami. The energy around this Tower reversed is telling me that when they performed this ritual, when they tried to force your return, it was like trying to swim against a cosmic tide. The universe looked at their intention and said absolutely not, because here's what they didn't understand. You weren't meant to go backwards. You were meant to evolve beyond them. Let me pull another card because I need to see exactly how this manifested in their physical reality. Oh, Taurus, this is incredible. I'm getting the Five of Pentacles, and this is showing me actual financial loss, actual material consequences. When I say they lost everything, I mean everything. Job opportunities disappeared, money dried up, their living situation became unstable. But here's the part that's going to shock you. The Five of Pentacles in this position is showing me they found evidence, physical evidence. They came home and found signs that their little witchcraft session had backfired completely. We're talking about finding strange objects in their bed, unexplained phenomena in their space, energy so heavy they couldn't sleep. Imagine this scenario, Taurus. They're lying in their bed, probably feeling all proud of themselves for trying to manipulate your energy, and suddenly they're finding things that shouldn't be there. Crystals that turn black overnight, candles that burned down in impossible ways, photos that started showing distortions they never noticed before. The person they went to for help, this witch or energy worker, they probably warned them. They probably said, look, this person's energy is protected. You can't force love that's meant to be over. But did they listen? Of course not. They thought they knew better than the universe itself. And now, Taurus, they're living in the consequences. The Five of Pentacles is showing me isolation, financial struggle, feeling completely cut off from abundance. Because when you try to manipulate divine timing, when you try to force spiritual laws to bend to your will, the universe pushes back hard. But let's talk about you for a moment, because this is where it gets beautiful. While they were busy playing with dark forces, you were naturally ascending. You were healing, growing, becoming the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. The universe was protecting you without you even knowing it. I need to pull one more card here because I'm feeling there's something deeper about their current state. Oh wow, Taurus, I just got the Devil reversed, and this is massive. This card is showing me that they're finally waking up to how trapped they've become by their own obsession with you. The Devil reversed in this position is telling me they're starting to realize that what they did wasn't love. It was possession. It wasn't spiritual, it was manipulation. And now they're facing the mirror of their own actions and they don't like what they see. Here's what's happening in their mind right now, Taurus. They're lying awake at night, probably around 3 a.m. when the spiritual veil is thinnest, and they're feeling the weight of what they attempted. They're understanding that love cannot be forced, that connection cannot be manufactured through spells and rituals. The Devil reversed is showing me they're actually experiencing a spiritual crisis. Everything they thought they believed about love, about relationships, about how the universe works, it's all crumbling. Because when you try to use spiritual tools for selfish purposes, those tools turn against you. And you know what the most beautiful part is? While they're struggling with these heavy energies, while they're dealing with the consequences of their actions, you're being blessed. The universe is literally redirecting all the positive energy they were trying to steal from you and amplifying it in your life. Let me get some clarity on what's coming next for you, because this story has the most amazing plot twist. I'm pulling, oh my goodness, Taurus, the star card just appeared, and I'm literally getting emotional because this is so beautiful. While they're dealing with darkness, you're being blessed with hope, healing, and divine guidance. The star is showing me that their attempt to drag you backwards has actually catapulted you forwards. It's like the universe said, you know what? Since someone tried to dim your light, we're going to make it shine brighter than ever before. This card represents divine intervention, spiritual protection, and unexpected blessings coming your way. But here's what's absolutely incredible about the star in this position. It's not just about receiving blessings. It's about becoming a blessing. You're about to step into a phase where your energy is so pure, so healed, so aligned with your highest good that you'll be inspiring others just by being yourself. The star is also showing me water, Taurus. Cleansing water, healing water. This could be literal. You might find yourself drawn to water, to baths, to the ocean, to rain, but it's also metaphorical. The tears they caused you to cry, they're being transformed into liquid wisdom. Every painful moment is becoming a source of strength. And while they're sitting in their chaos, wondering why their life fell apart after trying to manipulate your energy, you're going to be receiving downloads from the universe. Ideas, opportunities, connections, synchronicities. It's like the cosmic Wi-Fi password finally got sent to your spiritual inbox. Let me pull one more card because I need to see what this means for any potential future contact. Oh, Taurus, this is perfect. I got the Two of Swords reversed, and this is showing me that their confusion is about to reach a breaking point where they have no choice but to face the truth. The Two of Swords reversed means the blindfold is coming off. They're going to see clearly, probably for the first time, what they actually lost when they lost you. But more importantly, they're going to see what they became in the process of trying to get you back. And honey, it ain't pretty. This card is showing me they're going to want to reach out. They're going to want to confess what they did. They're going to want to apologize for the witchcraft, for the manipulation, for trying to bind your energy to theirs. But here's the thing, Taurus. By the time they're ready to be honest, you're going to be so far beyond their energy that their confession will feel like a voice from another lifetime. The Two of Swords reversed is also showing me choice. Their choice to finally stop living in delusion, but also your choice about how to respond when they inevitably try to explain their actions, because they will try, Taurus. When everything in their life has fallen apart and they're finally ready to take responsibility, they're going to reach out. But you know what's beautiful about timing? By then, you'll be operating from such a high frequency that their low vibrational attempt to manipulate your return will seem almost comical. It's like someone trying to pull down a star with a fishing net. Impossible and slightly ridiculous. Let me pull one final card to see what the universe wants you to know about moving forward. Oh, Taurus, this is absolutely divine. I just pulled the Ace of Wands and the energy shift in this room is palpable. This represents new beginnings, creative fire, passion projects, and opportunities that are completely separate from your past. The Ace of Wands is showing me that while they were busy trying to resurrect what was dead, the universe was preparing to birth something completely new in your life. This could be a new career path, a creative project, a business venture, or even a new romantic connection that's based on genuine compatibility rather than obsession. This card is pure fire energy, Taurus, and it's telling me that you're about to feel inspired in ways you haven't felt in a very long time. Remember how drained you felt after that relationship ended? How exhausted you were from all their drama and manipulation? That's all about to change. The Ace of Wands represents the spark of divine inspiration. And it's coming to you because you chose healing over revenge, growth over stagnation, trust in the universe over trying to control outcomes. While they were playing with dark magic, you were doing the real spiritual work, letting go and letting God. And here's something absolutely beautiful about this Ace of Wands energy. It's showing me collaboration. You're about to meet people who will support your dreams, who will amplify your gifts, who will celebrate your success instead of trying to dim your light. The contrast between this new energy and what you experienced before is going to be shocking. But let's talk about the timeline here, because I know you're wondering when all this positivity is going to manifest. The Ace of Wands doesn't work on human timing. It works on divine timing. But I'm seeing movement around you very soon. Ideas are going to start flowing, opportunities are going to present themselves, and you're going to feel this surge of creative energy that's been dormant for too long. Now, Taurus, I need to address something important about protection, because what happened to you, having someone try to manipulate your energy without your consent, that's a violation on a spiritual level. But the beautiful thing is that the universe has built-in protection systems for people with pure intentions. While they were trying to bind your energy to theirs, the universe was actually creating an energetic shield around you. Every attempt they made to pull you backwards only made your forward momentum stronger. Every spell they cast only added more protective light to your aura. It's like they were trying to break down a wall, but each hit just made it thicker. And now, Taurus, you're not just protected, you're immune. Their energy can't touch you anymore because you've transcended the frequency they operate on. It's not that you're better than them. It's that you've chosen a different spiritual path. You chose healing, they chose manipulation. You chose trust, they chose control. The most incredible part about this whole situation is that they probably thought they were being smart. They probably felt so clever finding someone to help them manipulate your energy, paying money for spells and rituals, thinking they could outsmart the universe. But divine timing and free will are not things you can hack with crystals and candles. And while their world was falling apart, losing money, losing opportunities, finding evidence of their backfired witchcraft in their personal space, you were being blessed. Without even trying, without even knowing what they were attempting, you were being lifted higher by the same cosmic forces they were trying to manipulate. Let me tell you what this means for your future, Taurus, because this is where the story gets absolutely beautiful. The energy you're carrying now, after surviving their manipulation attempt, after being protected by the universe, after choosing healing over revenge, this energy is magnetic. You're about to enter a phase where everything flows easier. Doors open before you even knock. People want to help you succeed. Opportunities find you instead of you having to chase them. Because when someone tries to steal your light and the universe protects you instead, you emerge brighter than ever. The Ace of Wands energy I pulled is showing me that you're about to surprise yourself with your own capabilities. Projects you thought were too ambitious are going to feel manageable. Goals that seemed out of reach are going to become stepping stones. The creative fire that got dimmed during that toxic relationship is about to burn brighter than it ever has. And here's what's really going to shock you, Taurus. You're going to realize that their attempt to get you back actually helped you level up in ways you never imagined. Not because of what they did, but because of how the universe responded to protect you. Every ounce of negative energy they sent your way got transformed into fuel for your ascension. Imagine if they could see you now, or better yet, imagine when they see you in a few months. While they're still picking up the pieces of the life that fell apart after their witchcraft backfired, you're going to be thriving in ways that seem almost magical. And the best part? It will be genuine magic, the kind that comes from alignment with your highest good. The universe has such a perfect sense of irony, doesn't it? They wanted you back so badly that they resorted to manipulation and dark magic. But in the process, they created the exact conditions that ensure you'll never want to go back. They literally pushed you so far forward that their past self isn't even visible in your rearview mirror anymore. And now, as I wrap up this reading, I want you to understand something crucial about your power, Taurus. What happened to you? Surviving someone's attempt to manipulate your energy, being protected by divine forces, emerging stronger than before, this has awakened something in you that was always there, but needed the right conditions to activate. You're no longer just someone who experienced a breakup. You're no longer just someone who got their heart broken. You're someone who was tested by the universe and passed with flying colors. You're someone whose energy is so pure that when darkness tried to claim it, light intervened on your behalf. This is your testimony, Taurus. This is your proof that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, becoming exactly who you're supposed to become. And anyone who tries to pull you backwards from this point forward is going to encounter the same cosmic resistance that protected you before. So when they eventually reach out, and they will, because the Two of Swords reversed showed me their confusion is about to break, you'll know exactly what to do. You'll thank them for the lesson, thank the universe for the protection, and keep walking forward into the beautiful life that was always waiting for you on the other side of their manipulation. The Star card told me you're about to inspire others just by being yourself. The Ace of Wands told me you're about to create something amazing, and the combination of all these cards together tells me that what they meant for evil, the universe has turned into your greatest blessing. Let me do a final card pull just to see what message the universe wants to leave you with. Oh my goodness, Taurus, I just pulled the Sun and I'm literally crying happy tears because this is the most perfect ending to the most incredible story of spiritual protection I've ever channeled. The Sun represents pure joy, success, vitality, and vindication. This card is the universe's way of saying congratulations, you passed the test. While they were playing in the shadows with their witchcraft and manipulation, you chose to stay in the light. And now that light is about to illuminate every area of your life in the most spectacular way. The Sun is showing me celebration, Taurus. Not just quiet personal victories, but public recognition for who you've become and what you've accomplished. People are going to notice your glow, your energy, your authentic happiness, and it's going to be so obvious that you've been blessed by divine forces that some people might actually ask you what your secret is. And you know what you'll tell them? You'll tell them that the secret is choosing healing over revenge, trust over control, and faith over fear. You'll tell them that the secret is understanding that what's meant for you cannot be taken away by spells or manipulation or any human effort to interfere with divine timing. The Sun card is also showing me inner child healing, Taurus. All that joy and wonder and excitement about life that got dimmed during your toxic relationship, it's coming back with interest. You're about to rediscover parts of yourself that you forgot existed. You're about to laugh in ways you haven't laughed in years. But most importantly, the Sun is showing me that your story, this entire experience of surviving someone's attempt to manipulate your energy and emerging blessed instead, this story is going to help other people. You're going to become living proof that the universe protects those who choose love over fear. So as I close this reading, I want you to remember that what happened to you wasn't random. Their decision to try witchcraft to get you back wasn't just desperation. It was a cosmic test. Would you fall for the manipulation? Would you go backwards? Would you let their dark magic dim your light? And you passed, Taurus. You passed so beautifully that the universe had no choice but to bless you beyond your wildest dreams. The tower that fell was their foundation, not yours. The Five of Pentacles they're experiencing is the consequence of trying to steal your energy, not a punishment for you. The devil reverse they're dealing with is their spiritual crisis, not your problem to solve. Meanwhile, you got the Star for divine protection, the Ace of Wands for new beginnings, and the Sun for ultimate victory and joy. If that's not proof that you're on the right path, I don't know what is. Sweet Taurus, your witchcraft story has the most beautiful ending. Not because someone cast a spell for you, but because you chose to trust in higher magic. The magic of authenticity, healing, and divine timing. And that magic is about to transform your life in ways that no human manipulation could ever achieve.